On July 15, 2019, Delta Airlines Flight 3714 was going from Greater Airport to Skopelis. This plane was an American Express, but originally now Delta because it was serving an American Express Airlines, but now it's called Delta Express, and it was operated by the Boeing 747. But at this time, engine number 1 and 2 were having failing issues with blade issues and foil. But at this time, engine number 2 and engine number 1 will have a devastating fire. But due to overheating and the blades cutting through wires inside engine number 1 and 2, number 1 and 2 burst into flames, caused the left engine on the right side to make it bank to the left, causing the fire and smoke and controls to lose. They lost the landing gear on the left side too, and the failing alarms was going off. Flight 3714 had to turn back around towards the airport as fast as they can before disaster could strike. They were able to turn it back to where they were, but 3714 is not going to make it back to the airport, but it will. But not able to get back down. If they get back down, disaster will immediately strike. So they will have to stay up in the air until they lose a little bit of foil. But for 3714, it will not make it. Still, Flight 3714 is trying to get response, but the ATC tower was not available because of how dark and night it was. But now in the morning, 3714 is still not going to be able to make it. By the time the early between afternoon morning, the ATC tower will be available, but the emergencies will never make it to 3714 in time before the crash will happen. The plane is still not losing its grip, but not giving up, because the 747's dream is trying not to ruin it. But for 3714, it will not handle it because of the foil and losing all hope. All they can do is not do something wrong. If they do it wrong, disaster will immediately end the life of all passengers, crews, and pilots. The plane kept going up and down from feet to 3,000, 4,000, 2,000, 1,000, between 5,000. And the plane kept dropping and dropping every second. Even they trying to turn it to the left and right, still nothing responding. They could see 3 runways, but there were planes using them, and there was nowhere to land, but only an empty grass between both cities. And if they hit the city, there will be more fatalities and fatalities and injuries and death to the people that's down there, and not looking up that something is about to hit them right inside of their eyes. Once again, 3714 went into another nosedive heading towards the ground again. This time it was getting more speed as it went down, and the speed increases very fast. They managed to pull the plane back up from the steep dive, but once again they went into a high up nose, and now they went back to normal mode. But now, the difficult part, they were in the city where disaster could fatally strike. But hours and few seconds, minutes after takeoff, disaster is about to happen. Way much than just a normal flight that could save lives. But 3714, a flight, is starting to go out of control. The speed loses its grip, and then now it starts going into a nosedive, heading towards the ground much faster than usual. The speed increases. The feet of high nights is starting to get lower as it gets closer to the ground. As the Boeing 747 gets to the ground, and then disaster lays ahead.